Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. Oh, sorry. Fuck shit. Anyway, last time we went ahead and took out... Well, we actually did two things. We got another badge over in Montenevera. I think that's what it was, because we originally did Glaciado, did one before, then Montenevera, and then we went all the way over here and took care of another Team Star representative. And kind of I believe I fully explored around there, as to my knowledge. So, what I was doing was exploring, and I kind of dropped down over here, and, well, I found a trainer. So, I figured I'd show him off anyway. And I'm gonna be doing, as usual, some exploring, but only showing certain parts. Sorry, I had to do that because Halucha decided to jump in. And so did this camera up. This camera up needs no personal space, seriously. I got my black belt through an online course. That sounds terrible. Alright, I was debating, and yeah, I could do this one on camera. I think this one's going to be an easy one, though, for the first fight. Oh, camera up's on his side. That's unfair. Who's on my side? Anybody? Nah, nobody. That's sad. Alright. Next up is Tauros. If it's the right Tauros I'm thinking of, it's going to be a fighting type, so this should be easy. Oh no, you intimidated me. I'm in trouble. Was this going to be an easy wash? I was deciding to show this because they were at least within 5 levels of me, but maybe they weren't. Either way, it's one way to start this video. Gallade, now there's a challenge. Fighting Psychics, which means that Psychics only neutral to them. Let's see. Fairy would be great, but I don't have a good Fairy hitting. Let's see. Dark is neutral. What are my options here? Oh, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. I'm good. Okay. I forgot that she learned that. All right, Maya. Shadow Ball. Will it? It should kill. Oh, Gallade can survive it. But he Swords Danced. Unless he's got a move that has priority, he's going down. Or if that was a high roll for me before. No, we're good. That could have been bad if he got a hit in. But Maya sweeped him very well. Wait, this stuff is way harder in real life? Oh my god. No shit. Nowadays, you can do everything online. It's a new age of remote learning. Okay, I have to run away from him now. While exploring the area, we got the Rock Slide TM right over in this little corner here. That may be useful if someone on my team can learn it. Ah, we got a new TM, Thunderbolt. I backtracked a bit and went over to... Well, I went up here, and then I kind of followed a path and found my way over here. But, yeah, Thunderbolt was found here. I'm seeing if there's any other trainers around here, though. So far, none yet. We also got Bug Buzz a little further down the line. Sorry, I have to run away before I can show the map. Yeah, a little bit further down around here, just in case someone needs to find it themselves. And we also find Giga Impact a little bit further over, not too far from where we just found the other TM, but the other thing I was going to show is we got another one of these posts here. Stakes. I always forget the name of it. They're calling them stakes. But we're going to pull out another stake and see what happens. Another one crumbled and vanished. Don't know what number that is, but that's another one down. Also more gimme gold coins. We also found Sludge Bomb. Probably going to get attacked around this area. Again, exploring everywhere. So I think I might be stuck at Bottle Cap. Oh, I was thinking Pokemon Go for a second, that they would let us reset their stats or something, but I think that's just for selling here. Anyway. Alright, I defeated 5 trainers on this area finally, so I get a prize. Outrage. Okay. I don't know if we can actually use it, but there you go. Alright, I found myself all the way over here, and to give you an idea of what I did is, I flew to Montenevera, and then I kind of did some mountain hopping all the way over, and so I can get to Glaciado Mountains next Pokemon Center. My goal is to reach over here at the Fairy Crew base. Most likely, what is it? I was gonna say Iron Maiden, jeez. The Magnolia is gonna have to handle that one. But yeah, the plan is to go north first, and then we're gonna head over to the Dragon Titan Badge, if we're able to anyway. I don't know if we're gonna have to do some tricky stuff to get there, or if I have to wait until I can surf across the water. I'm not sure. But just wanted to show you that first, and get it away from me. I want to talk to this person, because they're sick of it. I'm just so sick of research. Help distract me so I can forget about my work for a while. Alright. Let's just see what type of levels he has, and then we'll decide on whether or not showing it. The levels around here were kind of low, so I'm having some mixed feelings on it. Oh yeah, this is going to be bad. Alright, so probably the trainers here aren't going to matter. Alright, Roberto. What is this, your training method, and what do you feed your team? Are there moves from TMs? A little bit of everything. Even when I want to stop questioning everything, I can't. I guess this is why I'm a scientist. Yeah, maybe. Alright, after beating up some Pokemon that were surrounding him, we have another trainer that I'm probably not going to have to be showing, but whatever. I'm a courier, man. I just like to dress up like this. That's weird. You're weird. Yeah, it was barely a challenge. Please sign here. Oh, I thought that was someone else. Couriers have a pretty passionate fan base. It may be a niche interest, but we're out here. That is sure. Whatever makes you happy. All right, not far from the delivery cosplayer. That's right. I'm totally lost. All right, Valeria. It was only slightly hard because there's 3 Pokemon and one of them was a Zoroark, and I couldn't figure out what was going on for a second. You're not lost at all, are you? Don't tell me you actually wanted to come out here? Well, we're exploring. I was trying to catch a Pokemon, followed it all the way out here, and ended up getting lost. I think I'll call a flying taxi. That may be a smart move. Alright, we have the harder trainer, which probably is not that hard because of the levels we've been encountering, so they're probably in their 40s. I will only show it, I will be cutting it out once I talk to her, and if her Pokemon seem to be an actual challenge, I'll show it. Otherwise, we're just going to the end. Normally, I like to show these ones off, though. This is my spot. If you want to camp, go find a spot of your own. All right, we got her. Oh, are you just here for a hike, not to camp? That's correct. And yeah, she wasn't really a challenge. She was in her level 40s, so yeah. Food always tastes better up in the mountains, doesn't it? I guess exhaustion is the best spice. All right, and following that path, we have one more that, again, probably going to skip the fight over. It was such a shame what happened to Gosha. That accident ruined his snowboarding career. Oh, really? I didn't get to hear about that. All right, what else do you have to say, sir? Ah, sorry for going on about old news. I suppose that all must have been before your time. Well, tell me more. Gosha was once the second best snowboarder in all the world, but he was injured in an accident, badly enough that he was forced to retire from the sport. Crap, his ACL, I guess, maybe went or something. See, that's some news I wish I knew before I fought him, but, well, unfortunately, with the way we do things, how things can be out of order, apparently that causes issues, which I wish the game was a little bit smarter on, but whatever. Well, we got the Psy Shock TM, not that we really need that badly. I just jumping off of where I was before, I ended up coming over here, because I was over at Montenevera, and I just kind of went all over. And right nearby, we have another trainer that we're probably going to be over level 4. I understand. Here, in this freezing land, I've come to understand a great truth. Yes, you've made me understand it all too well. Alright. I understand now that training in freezing places isn't efficient. You don't get strong, just sick. Achoo! Those are actually pretty wise words. People always say, like, I see people, like, jogging in the snow, like, not in the snow, in the colder weathers, and they only have shorts on and whatnot. And then you just, and it's like, dude, you still gotta dress appropriately, you know? It's not getting colder doesn't make you necessarily stronger. It can help you with the sweat, I guess, but that's about it. And another one. That uniform looks really good on you. Do you think it would look good on me too? Alright, that was easy as well. Is that a no? Well, let's see. I mean, it's also kind of creepy you're saying that about a kid, but whatever. You out having adventures in your uniform reminds me of my own school days, that's all. Alright, good for you, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and over here we found overheat. Not too far from our destination, by the way. Right over there. I just kind of passed by it before we go back down here. And a little bit further away, I saw that there was another way to go up, down, and up the mountain. So I ran to this dude, which again I imagine is going to be easy because this area seems to be low level, unfortunately. But this guy needs more data. I decided my research subject of the day for the day. Allow me to collect some data from you. Okay. Yeah, they're all level 40s. We only had one moment where he hit us a little hard, but that's it. Why? Because I seem to capture your data. I don't know why. He's a game show host now. I couldn't collect any data at all. Is something wrong with my equipment? Who knows? Something's wrong, that's for sure. Alright, and I finally made it to our destination, and also, this is why we did all those annoying battles at this point. What did we get? What? Oh, that didn't count? Okay, never mind. I just embarrassed myself. I guess the ones over there only counted for another place. I'll see if one of the other ones have him. I don't know if I already got one for the areas I went to, but I'm gonna check that real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna make moves forward towards that base. All right, I was moving forward to meet a trainer when this happened, of course. Hadid. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Hadid. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They can't be trusted, they're doing the right thing, they're a bag of riddles. I really don't know. I really don't know. Because I actually don't. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. What could it be? Well, I best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Ring, 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 phone call? No. Anyway, where'd they drop me off? This is not where I was. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you where I was because that was annoying. I was way over here because I was trying to fight this person, but they were surrounded by a bunch of Golducks. So I was kind of ready to attack them, and I moved closer, and then this happened. So, anyway. Like that fucking Golduck here. Such a beauty to be marred by ugly piles of junk. I can't stand it. Alright, Desiree, let's do this. Oh, right. She's probably low level. Never mind. Oh, yeah. One Gothitelle that was level 43. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have taken out my frustration on you. I mean, okay. You certainly did something. Is that one of the Team Star's bases? I guess they must have put a lot of effort building it. Oh, God. Fuck. Go away. I'm getting lag right now. But anyway, hold on. Let me just... Yeah, please get rid of them. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to explore around as usual before I jump the base. So, be right back. I found the TM for Encore while exploring around. I'm on the outskirts of the place. Also, Zeus is just going to town on these guys because they were in the way. Alright, we got another person here. Ooh, I had some lag as I did that. But another person here on the south side of the base. This is so boring. My boyfriend and I came here for a picnic, but I guess I've got some free time to battle you. Alrighty. Alright, there you go, Jimena. Not really that high level. Ooh, how exciting. Okay. Honestly, who goes on a picnic for a day? Aren't picnics for kids? Not really. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't like outdoors very much, but a small, like, let's go somewhere nice and where it's nice to eat or something is still kind of nice to do, especially with homemade food. All right. And we got another one who we'll look at the first level together before I decide we should record it or not. But let's do the power of music. The power of music can bring joy to the world. Let's find out. Tatiana, let's go. It's a Wigglytuff, very normal. Which means you're kind of weak to it. Level 50, but I don't think that's enough. I'll just skip this. Got it. And sorry, yeah, it was very simple. Bow to the power of music. Maybe I should worry less about the power of my music and more about the power of my team. That would be a smart decision. All right, and another one that's not too far away. It's just on the other side of the base. Maybe working at the Pokemon Center near here would be more fun than my current job. Yeah, it was a very simple fight. Yeah, I've got to heal my Pokemon. I don't know if you can get a job at the Pokemon Center. Kids like you must keep the workers at the Pokemon Center busy all the time. Thanks? Oh, I got a little too close. And this happened. I will return when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'll just put, young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rookbar Squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows? Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Do you want to have a bad time? No, I'm joking. Huh? Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure. Splendid. Then let us begin. Challenge by Pokemon Trainer Harrington. Okay. It's a Morgrim. They're Fairy Dart. I'm weak to Fairy. We got play rough. Let's do this, Dark Magician. I don't see this as a big deal, but it's a story battle. Level 49, so I think this is going to be one of those easier fights, unfortunately. He said quick, so one battle? Oh, Hatchram. That is Psychic Fairy, which means Ghost would be best. Maya, come on out. I probably don't even need to do this, but I'd rather play it somewhat safe. Oh, it's the lesser form. It's not the fully evolved form. Yeah, I could have done this fine. All right. Well, it's quick, sort of. Oh. Well. Also, Dark Magician was part of Blissey just before this. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least, that's what I heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something? He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista! Maybe it's like hasta la vista, or maybe, I don't know. It's a rototototo. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rookaba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rookaba squad off the map. I don't know what that name is anyway. Is it maybe Roochba or something? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to heal up, probably make sure I'm not missing anything this way. Get the item that we probably are going to get when we go back over to there. Arrange my party, all that fun stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, and for defeating at least four trainers of that area, I get Leaf Storm. I don't know if anyone actually could use that effectively. We're holding this challenge, blah, blah, blah. Alrighty. Alright, I came back and healed and did all the fun stuff here. Obviously, Magnolia is going to be the main one to take on the fairies here, but the ones that won't be participating, at least not for the first part of this, is going to be Dark Magician and Diesel, because they're both Dark type and weak to Fairy. I think when it comes to the outside battles, they only check your types. They don't really check your moves. At least that's what I assume anyway. So therefore, yeah, we're better off Oita's throwing Magnolia out for this part. And then Blaze and Malia are pretty much, they should do okay because they're pretty neutral to Fairy. I know Fairy has a couple multiple types though, like for instance Dark, which means that Maya might not be as good against them, or there might be Psychic, which Maya again would not be super effective, but she'd be just kind of like a little bit less, but she'll do okay. And I know that Blaze, being a Fire type, resists Fairy somewhat, so at least that she'll do okay as well. So basically, our female team members are going to be the ones doing this, handling this, while the boys step aside. I know Diesel technically can be neutral, but well, let's not bother with it. So with that all said, ring that bell. Beep curves. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone, get into position, defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Alright, same as the first time. 2, 1. Alright. You handle them. You can handle them. You're actually super effective because they're part steel. You are neutral to them. You should be good against them because they're pure fairy. You're neutral. You should be fine. Yeah, Maya's in a bit of a pickle here. Oh, whoa, what? Why are you... Okay, now you're taking care of them. Jeez. Don't be dark types. I'd rather not have her face them. Here, you face them instead, while you... I'm waiting for her to do her thing. Okay, you can handle them. Yeah, Maya's gonna be okay there. You'll be fine. I just gotta send Maya only to certain ones here. She should be okay here. She might take some damage, that's all. water type. Yeah, you're good here, Magnolia. And I think that'll do it for us, too. Yeah, Maya was the weaker link in this, but she did okay.
Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now.
Heard that before. Yeah, they always have a room or a weird thing like this, but that's okay. At least this part should be challenging, I guess. All right. I don't remember the voice I gave him last time. Just giving you a heads up on that.
Huh, so you're Hadid. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise.
All right. All right. Let's do this, Magnolia.
I promise I'll play nice. Don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home.
Yeah, I don't see this as too big of a deal, but we're going to show it anyway. Ironhead is neutral. Let's just go ahead and do it. They probably have a fighting move. Ooh. That's smart. I don't have a good way to defend against that other than switching. I'll just finish them off for now, and then I'll have to switch out. Good flinch. One more Ironhead should do it. Yeah, we don't have a poison move to help back us up on this either. All right, Doxbin. Pure Fairy. You should be fine. Let's have Zeus do it. Cat versus dog. That's been coming up a little bit more than I thought. All right, start with Spark.
Have a taste of this move. Bet you can't handle my Pokemon's adorable strength.
Well, that's why Intimidate's there.
Oopsie, did you just realize how unmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time.
I should be asking you that, because that did barely anything. All right, not as big as I'd like. Let's try Ice Fang as well. We're faster this time. Wait, what? Ah, you suck. I forgot that has priority. We'll try Psychic Fangs next. And Spark is the last one we gotta do. You ain't doing much to us. Alright, Wigglytuff. Very normal. By the way, I have updated some people's moves if you noticed it, sorry, and I didn't say anything. Sorry about that. I'll let Blaze handle this part, because she resists the fairy parts. Okay, let's see. She's got pretty good special defense, so why don't we Mud Slap her once? Ooh, that was good timing then. All right, now let's Flamethrower. Ah, wasn't enough. Okay.
What the Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair.
Alright, that means no one can be affected by statuses, if I remember right. Which is fine. Let's mud slap to annoy them. We're gonna do that until they can't do anything more. Oh, hell yeah. Yep, let's go nuts on this. I think they can clear their stats with like clear or something. Alright. I'm just gonna do this until if I see they clear it up or something. That won't do shit. Ha! Rocky helmet! Mist is gone now, too. We'll do another couple. If I can just ruin their day, that'd be great. Really? I guess the misty terrain also kind of was protecting me, too, so yeah. Alright, one more, we'll do it. Actually, no, two more will do it if I can. If you hit yourself, you're not really that strong. It's not a big deal. Magical torch. Let's see what it does. Nothing really. Last one. If you can do this, you're good. I probably didn't even need to do this either. I just want to just annoy the crap out of them. It's nice to have that move available now. So let's flamethrower, if she can. They're using physical moves, so snarl's not necessary. Decent damage. That was a critical hit. Yeah, you're actually tanking pretty well. Yeah, snap out of it. I didn't even need to use our star player Magnolia here. Magnolia really does well against these guys usually. But yeah, I needed some debuff statuses, that's for sure. And that should be it. Bye-bye, Ortega. He's being a brat.
How could I lose? What the heck?
He wants to say hell. Years later, or a year and a half ago, whatever it is.
What the heck?
I don't remember. Oh, Mila.
Your toy car didn't touch an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it.
I don't know Yakumo yet.
The problem is, clearly we're just not giving it enough juice. He designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy.
Oh, I forget her voice too, and I remember it being something.
It's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work.
Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. I don't remember voices, unfortunately, guys. There's a lot.
Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I would have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Bella, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? That hunk of junk doesn't move? Get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank it up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Medali. Do you have any actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Chocadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat.
But the hour of the Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time?
Oh, I'll get it done. Now, wait.
Dots.
You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. This sucks!
Actually, I just realized I didn't think they would put this sucks in a Pokemon game, so that's kind of cool, actually.
I hate myself for losing. Sorry. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor of the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves.
So I should spit on it? I'm kidding. I am smiling uncomfortably, it looks like. Well, Hadid is, anyway.
I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is.
If it's play rough, I already have it. Oh, Dazzling Gleam! I do like that.
And just so you know, you are the worst ever. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. Even busted up my Starmobile.
Young Master Ortega.
Mr. Harrington! I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to go. Good to head on home.
Actually, the different matter brought me. There's somebody I'd like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive.
Okay, what's your business here?
I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company, so I joined a group like Team Star.
What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied.
So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying.
Who would have guessed, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore.
Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question.
Mr. Harrington,
about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the two groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the Academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star, in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. I'm guessing that's the big boss. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame.
no one told me that.
I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I signed 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. It was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas study. I wonder if we ran into them, or if it's just something new. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet, and I resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why all the current student teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies.
Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now?
Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance at to chart a better course.
Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far.
Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you.
Isn't that obvious? It's because, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world.
Doesn't that sound familiar? I mean, I'll be honest, the fight wasn't that great, but the story's interesting. I wish there was a better way to make this work, though. Make the battles work better. Oh, Cassiopeia time. Ra-da-da-do.
Hadid, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. I see. But its boss no longer around. The Rukaba squad is as good as finished.
I wonder if Cassiopeia is the one that went overseas.
Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Hadid. And Clive has also performed admirably as is your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long?
No, not all that long. Technically, no. Yeah, because I haven't really.
Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day.
Back in what day?
As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared shitless. I'm gonna say that anyway. Scared shitless of the Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over your phone as promised.
That's LP. More TMs.
Make good use of the TMs. That should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along to soon give you your bonus reward.
And then they're gonna get accosted, of course. So yeah.
Here I am.
Yep. Ah, yes.
Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you?
And she dies. Anyway.
Well, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies, despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Hadid.
Sorry, 1 second there. But alright, yeah, we beat a bunch of monster people. Pokemon, anyway. So, the next steps we have to do is... I kind of explored already all over here. I'm going to look into their base a little bit, just to see if I can find any items, of course. And then I'll be moving on, probably going... Let me see, I went all the way this route. So I'll be probably taking this route and then exploring a bit of around here. And I'll see if I can reach there or not. And if I can't, well, we'll have to just explore around. Like, Socarrat Trail here has, like, nothing. That's kind of surprising. So maybe that'll be the way. I don't know. Anyway, I'll show you at the next interesting thing. Alright. I did all my exploring down there, and I mean, I went up the tower. There was a couple things there, but nothing that was important. Just repeat stuff. But anyway, we're on our way, as mentioned, walking this path. And we're going to see about climbing on up. But first things first, we have a trainer to fight. Team Star.
I came here to join Team Star.
Okay, Pokemaniac. Alright, yeah, he wasn't much of a challenge either. I can't even defeat a regular old student. Will I even make the cut for Team Star? I don't yet have the strength for Team Star. Guess I'll have to train up and try again. Woof. While I was climbing up, I realized I missed a section of the beach here, because I kind of went this way over. So I picked up some items, not that they mattered much. But I found a trainer, but I also found a cave that I'm going to show off. But first, let's go ahead and fight this guy, most likely off screen. I came here for a picnic with my girlfriend. I'm so nervous. Help me calm my nerves. And yeah, that was easy. No, I'm still nervous. This is such a big step. Is the picnic too much too fast? Oh yeah, it probably is. It also is probably really boring for her. A little further over, here's the cave I was looking at. Well, what is this? Steel beam. Fires a beam of steel that is collected by whatever. Level 44. Okay, yeah, not a big deal. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and go back to the path. Oh, we found the TM for Aura Sphere. Holy shit. By the way, I had to do some tricky jumping to get up here, but we're on the path still. On the path, I found a cave that got me to this Iron Head TM. To give you an idea, it was on this side, and then the cave just went through this way. I checked out basically most of the top of the ice now, so I might just start dropping down here, and especially because I see another TM there. I don't know if it's a new TM, but I may as well look. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Following that same path that's currently surrounding the lake, we have this person. Take a picture?
I'm about to beat you. It'd be great if you could take a commemorative photo for me when I do.
Yeah, no.
I don't need a photo to commemorate losing.
Yeah, well, that was your fault.
Sorry if I was a bit over the top just then. All this wide open space really gives the old emotion room to run wild.
Yeah, like I have a choice not to forgive you. Okay. So I was just collecting and beating up some things when... Hey there, Hadid. So rumor has it that the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if it just ran around crying, I'm the titan or something. If only, right? Is that all? Yeah, we were beating up Gulpins. Well, since we're here anyway, I assume it's supposed to be over... I believe it's right over that island there, but I don't think I can make that monumental jump. I might try it, though, but, yeah. Also, because I just saw it. Thunder! Yeah, we're not turning around down here, but I just wanted to show that off as well. So I tried the jump, it didn't work. But, so I went back to this tower area. I'm assuming I can now warp there? Yeah. Also, the Cassieri, falls as well. That's good. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this one until I can get access to surfing. I guess this is supposed to be like the last one or something. But in any case, I got a little sidetracked. Let's talk to him. Hoo-ha! 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 Yes, the air out here truly is fine. Breathe deep. Okay, then. Why, I detect a hint of salt on the breeze. Okay. Good for you. The air out here is the best of any I've had. I'd happily live on it all my remaining days. Alright, cool for you. Oh, we got the TM for Wild Charge all the way out here. I kind of dropped down from... I went from here over and dropped all the way down. I could always warp back, so that's why I'm not worried about it too much. But Wild Charge is going to be really good. Alright, and further down, well, we got this guy. We've got to synergize. Well, we've got to synergize across all metrics. Let's pivot and take this offline. Yeah, okay. That went really fast. We need to circle back on this. Very good. You really leveraged your core competencies. I need to drill down on improving. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I followed all the way down. I explored just about everywhere here, and I got some of the best sounding music part of my travels so far I've heard. I kind of love it. But we have a trainer. They wanted us to talk to them. I have a feeling they're going to be very low level based on the monster levels around here. I mean, Pokemon levels around here. But anyway.
Talk to me.
I said talk to me. Damn it.
Hey, you talked to me. Thanks. Now let's battle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they were very low level. Level 30s.
Oh, you're bold.
Okay.
I guess you wouldn't have come to talk to me if you weren't confident in your battle skills.
Sure. Further ahead, we got Body Slam. That's going to be very useful as well, especially to give us more paralyzed opportunities. Can't wait to use that. And then we have another guy who's probably the same level. A black panther's only weakness. A black panther's only weakness is steel type moves. Okay. That made no sense to me. Don, you salting my lie? Yeah, he had a Farig and a something else. I don't know, but let's see. My real weakness is reality type moves. I just wanted to get away from reality. That's actually a little depressing. Alright, and one more bozo here.
The Academy has a secret. If you can defeat me, I'll tell you the Academy's big secret.
I bet you I already know it, or it's not that important. Alright, Videl.
I lost, and I guess I got no choice but to spill the beans.
Yep, I'm sure it's dumb.
The Academy had some kind of big brouhaha back when I first enrolled. All the teachers at the time quit. The teacher we got now were all hired after that.
Alright, so it's an actual secret, but we already knew the answer to it. Alright. And we got the TM for Waterfall. We backtracked back over to where we were. I flew over here and moved my way over. We also get Sleep Talk a little bit further in. Just showing you where we are. And not far from the Sleep Talk TM, we have this person.
I'm traveling in the expanse of Paldea in search of the greatest view of all.
She just had a chansey.
I wonder how the world looks in your eyes.
Yeah, everyone has their own perspective and all that other philosophical whatever, you know, philosophy.
I thought I might have I thought I might have finally found the greatest view of all here, but it seems I was wrong. I think there are still greater sights to aspire to.
It's always good to keep on dreaming. All right, we got Water Pulse. Not that I don't think anyone can use it. This place is confusing, I gotta tell you, though. I think I found myself wrapping around the same place because I went this way, and now I'm going around again. I'm going to explore the rest of this before I head down this way and hope I could find something, because I tried some leaps of faith, and I can't reach either of those islands. So the only best thing I could do is just keep following the lands. But before that, we do have a trainer to fight. And he might be tough. Let's find out. Mushroom, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom! Okay. Oh, sorry, Irma. I didn't realize. Alright, against the Breloom. Some of my Pokemon are not in the best of shape right now. But, oh, they're level 56. This won't be an issue. Okay. She was annoying, but she wasn't bad.
Oh, my word. Please forgive me. I was quite caught up in my own world there for a moment.
Sure.
I was playing with the most adorable little mushroom Pokemon and lost all track of where I was.
Yeah. Yeah, I got surprised and they knocked out Diesel, but that's okay. Anyway, let's keep on exploring. Alright, so I went after doing a circle, I went all the way back just to get any goodies I could find here. And, well, I found another one of those stakes here. So, another one going down. Ominous black stake. Let's pull it out for no reason. We have no idea why we're doing this. We've given no indication what they do. And still nothing shows up when we do it. But, well, we certainly did it. Alright, as I'm traveling back, I found another person.
Whoa.
Also, a lot of people attacking me, jumping over at me here.
I spent too long crouched down, sneaking through the tall grass. Now my back is killing me.
Alright, Natalia. That actually took a while because, unfortunately, it could wall... It's, the biscuit dog, I can't even think of his name, could wall me, so, ugh.
I wonder if I could have won if my back wasn't acting up through this.
I don't think so. It was just long and tedious, that's all. Also, what's that? Thank you.
You can get close to wild Pokemon without them noticing if you crouch down nice and low, but your back might regret it.
Duly noted. Alright, we're out of the autumny area, and now this person heard the rumors.
I've heard the rumors of a Pokemon in these lands, one known as the False Dragon Titan.
Oh, have you now? Give me some information then, Leticia. Alright, and she was a slightly bit of a challenge. Like, she hit hard, but she didn't really... It wasn't bad enough that I was in danger, so...
But what is this false dragon? What is real? What is false?
Okay, so you don't have much information at all, do you? Could it be that the false dragon titan isn't a real dragon at all? But, and also, I'm about to get attacked here in a moment.
What's even the point of it if it's not a real dragon?
Yeah, see, look at how surrounded I am. Anyway, not far from Dragon Lady, we have another stake. Jeez, that's a lot. It looks like an electric one. I guess you could say the stakes are being raised. I wish I knew what they were doing, actually, though. But yeah, there she is. We got Brave Bird by dropping down further and finding it over here. All right. We've been traveling downwards here, and now we have another trainer.
What if I put a camera here?
Are you a journalist?
I'm actually a singer.
Oh.
See, I came out here to scout a location for my next music video.
Okay. All right. She was not hard, just annoying.
I got beat by some nobody?
And you're clapping for me, too.
That's it. We're definitely not filming here. I can't even stand here without remembering that I lost a battle to someone like you.
Ugh, get over yourself. So this is the furthest I can go, going the path I just did, anyway. Because there ain't no bridges, and I don't believe I can actually make this jump. Yeah, it's not even close, even if I had more room. So what I'm going to be doing is backtracking, and I guess we're going to go to that other gym. I'm going to show you in a moment, but one more jump. Yeah, that's about the closest I'm getting. So it's time to head all the way back. Obviously, I'm going to do a teleport, but we're going to go... Yeah, because originally we had come up from this way, and then we decided to go up here. So we're going to actually go to, Medali? Medali. Okay, yeah, we're going to go to Medali next. So I'm going to make my way over here, start to travel back down this way, because we already explored all of this anyway. I'll meet you probably around here, right over there, depending what we see along the way. All right, and along the path that we were going down this way, once again, we're not expecting much here. But where's the battle court? I have a feeling this guy's not going to be as challenging as it's supposed to be. I need to make the delivery to Medali's battle court. Yeah, he was not hard at all. They're level 35s, so we're not expecting much. I can't find my destination or my way to victory. I guess not. What else do you have to say? Medali has a gym, but I don't see a battle court anywhere. Okay. Another random trainer that thinks their Pokemon is the cutest. Well, is it? You seem to have a discerning eye. Have a look at the cutest Pokemon there is. I just gotta show it just to see what they think is cute. Alright, Ander. I mean, it's not ugly. Clap, clap, clap. Oh, how utterly adorable Bergmite looks when it's defeated. Okay. It's plain as day that Bergmite's the cutest of all, but my friends just don't see it. Anyway, you can find Bergmite on Glaciado Mountain. You can also catch one for yourself. I came from there. I don't know. I don't think Bergmite's a bad Pokemon or anything, or not even uglier. But I don't think it's cute. I just think of it as, well, it certainly is decent. But alright. Okay. We finally made it to Medali. That was a long and annoying thing. Off to Glaciado? Nope.
The way up to Glacio Mountain is rough. Be sure you're prepared if you're heading out that way.
I don't know why I'm southern all of a sudden. Well, did I have enough battles? Let's find out. 5 trainers. Amulet coin. Ooh. Feels like it's been a while, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Now I can make more money if I really want to. Not that money's a huge issue. Yeah. I gotta be honest, with all the off-screen exploration that I've been doing, I'm a little bit burnt out. It's been, like, doing all this, going through everything, just only getting the briefest parts. It's tiring. And I can't get over to here, I guess, and not until I get the other Titan. So I guess I have to go to Asado first before I can get over to this area. I'm assuming, anyway. So for now, I have a feeling that this Larry here is going to be very, very easy based on the trainers around here. So then right afterwards, I'm going to go to whatever, the water gym here. And then we're going to go to there. That's the plan for next time. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I'm a little bit tired, I'll be honest. When this comes out, it should be not the first one, but the second video of the new year. So a little bit of a late Happy New Year to you. And see you next time. Bye-bye.